In this module, I'm going to share a few gentle practices that you can come back to whenever your energy feels low or when everything feels a little bit too much. You don't need to learn all of them. And you don't need to get everything right. These practices are not about doing everything perfectly. They're about gently supporting your body and allowing your energy to begin to move again. This next practice can be helpful when your energy feels heavy or sluggish. It's called the spinal flush. So I invite you to bring your hands together, rub to create warmth. And then place your hands on your lower back. Place your hands here. I'll move this chair just out the way so you can see me a little bit better. Place your hands at the lower back. So palms facing you. And then from there, draw the elbows back and maybe lift the chest if body allows. Take a deep breath in and away. Deep breath in and away. And once more in and away. And then allow the hands to come up and down the back. Now I find that a bit awkward with the palms facing, so what I quite like to do is make a fist and then my hand takes the fist there and then rubbing the lower back in circular motions. Whatever feels right for you here. Or you could do figure of 8 motions. I prefer circles. And then allow the palms to face you again. Come down to the very lower part of the spine. Then back up over the hips. Coming down to the pelvis. And then drawing the hands up to the heart center, at the center of the chest. Rest your hands here. Take a deep breath in. And away. Deep breath in. And away. Then bring one hand to the shoulder, squeeze on the shoulder or make little massages here in the, I call it the juicy part, it's the trapezius if you want to know the muscle. And then you come across the body and then off the hip. So you can imagine as you're holding onto this next shoulder, squeezing, rubbing, massaging, whatever feels good for you and your body. You can imagine any tension, any stress that you're holding, being gathered in your hand, and then take a breath in, and as you exhale, release that out of the body. Let's do that again each side. So hand to the shoulder, squeezing, massaging, and then take a deep breath in, and then off the body. And then again, the other shoulder, squeeze, massage, whatever feels good for you, maybe even just holding. Maybe see if you can come work a little bit further down. What feels right for you? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, releasing across the body. And then from your belly button, come out an inch, up an inch. This is the other side of your adrenal. So rubbing there, it's called the adrenal rub. Can help reduce stress and overwhelm. Might be a little sore, go gentle. Good, then place one hand over that area you've just rubbed, one hand over the top of the head. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. And once more in and out. Good, and release the hands down. We'll do one called Heaven Rushing It. I'm going to bring my chair back in. You can do this standing. I'm doing it seated if you're tired, so you know that there's an option for seated. Bring the hands together, rub to create warmth. And then place the hands up overhead, palms facing up. Now just do what you can. If your body's saying, no, I can't do that, you can imagine you can lower the hands even down like this. But if your body's able, you're reaching the hands up, palms are facing up, receiving energy from the sky, the universe, the heavens. Maybe gaze up, take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and home. And once more in and out. And imagine all that positive energy you're drawing in. Let's make a couple of figure eights here over our head. And then imagine that energy flowing in, down into the body, down into the heart center. Hands resting on top of one another at the heart center. Take a deep breath in. And letting go. Deep breath in. And letting go. And once more in. And away. Release the hands down to the lap. And then noticing how you're feeling. Okay, spleen flush. This can be helpful when your energy feels heavy, sluggish. So we're tapping underneath the ribs. And then we're bringing the hands up just underneath the armpits. And then down from the hips. You come in inside the legs. And now, if you can reach this far, great. If you can't, just do what you can. If you can, you're reaching down to the toes. Now, I find this a bit easier if you were actually standing. So you tap at the ribs, come up just past the arms, down to the hips, inside the legs, all the way down, because you can bend your knees now. It's a bit easier to come to the toes, but just do what you can. Down to the big toe, and then from the big toe coming up the insides of the legs, out at the hips, up just past the armpits, back down roughly where your ribs are, the bra line is, and then we can tap there. Good. Okay, we start again, this time from the feet. From the big toe, coming up the inside of the legs, out at the hips, up past the arms, down, and then tapping. And we'll do that once more. From the big toe, coming up, out at the hips, up past the armpits, down, back by the bra line, and tapping. Good, and releasing. So that is flushing what's called your spleen meridian. I'm going to grab my chair back. So last one I'm going to do is a head hold, and I love this one. If I'm feeling really overwhelmed, it helps to calm down my mind. Also, it helps me if I'm tired at bedtime and I need to get to sleep. So I do this like lying on my side. I find that the most comfortable. And I bring my hands together, rub to create warmth. And then place one hand roughly at the top of the eyebrows, up over the head. And then the other hand meets the hand. So I'll come a bit closer. The palm of the hand meets the tips of the fingers, covers slightly, and then comes up and over the back of the head. Good. So if you were lying down, this is nice in a fetal position on the side. If you were on a desk, you could drop your elbow down, or you can slightly lean back in a chair or lie down. This is really soothing. So let's connect with the breath. Take a deep breath in and allow your belly to expand wide. And a long, slow breath out. A deep breath in, allowing the belly to expand wide. Long, slow breath out. And once more in. And slowly away. You can hold this position up to 3 minutes. Connecting with the breath and the body. If you're as I am, your arms might get tired. You might decide to try this at bedtime instead. And then slowly releasing the hands back down to the lap and observing how you're feeling. You now have a variety of gentle practices, and you might begin to notice which ones feel most supportive for you. And know that you can come back to that practice and make it part of your daily routine. Some days you might find the head holds more calming. Other days you might need more energizing, such as doing the tapping of the legs. There's no right way to do this. Just listen to your body, have a go and see how you feel. The more you practice this, the more the energy shifts. And know that these movements can help support your body and can make difference over time. Be gentle and go kind with yourself. If you've enjoyed this course, do let me know, because I love energy routines, and I've got many other techniques and routines that I could share with you. So please do let me know. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.